The first day he stepped into the door, everybody knew it, just how hard he worked. And with all the success he's had or all that kind of stuff, it hasn't changed who he is, and he's still the hardest worker on the field.
Don't let him change for nothing. He done got old now, so he don't need to change.
And it's so important for him, not only to play well, but for the team to do well. I don't think that comes unless you've got some, really good mentors, along the way in your family. And his relationship with his grandmother certainly tells me that she had a lot to do with, how he was brought up.
Photos of a younger number 2 are on the walls of Gladys Henry's Florida home. Alabama running back Derrick Henry was the 15th child she raised there.
Hard-working lady, family lady, very family-oriented. Wants to take care of everybody, wants to bless everybody. And the woman that really raised me, she worked very hard throughout the week, and just so she could provide for me and my family.
Yeah, Papa was a hard worker. I worked for 62 years until I couldn't go no more.
What kind of example do you think that set for Derrick, to see you working all those years?
So he ought to knew that he had to do it too, Take care of himself, he had to work. 'Cause I knew I didn't like to ask for help. I had to work for what I needed.
Your grandmother calls you her boy, not her grandson. How does that make you feel?
She's been raising me since I was a little boy, so, whatever she calls me, I'm cool with it. But, she's, like I said, she's like my mom, so whatever she wants to call me, I don't care.
Any other nicknames she has for you?
Yeah, I have one. It's Shaka.
Shaka. That's what we call him, Shaka. Because I was in shocks when I found out he was going to come into this world. His daddy was about 16 and his mama was about 15. Well, that put me in the shocks.
Henry's parents, Stacy and Derrick Sr., were teenagers when he was born. Gladys stepped in to raise the child.
He was a pretty good kid. I always told him, I say, good manners will take you where money can never buy you. He was pretty good for me to get along with. He didn't never run the streets a lot. He didn't do that.
Before Henry was setting records at Alabama, he was doing it at Yulee High School. Henry broke the 51-year-old national high school rushing record with more than 12,000 career rushing yards.
He put Yulee on the map. He started playing football because he was always a good player,
I love playing on Friday nights. I still miss it to this day. There's nothing like playing in front of your home crowd. It was always fun, and I always like to make plays just to see the crowd go crazy.
Henry made college coaches from around the country go crazy trying to sign him. But he wasn't the only one who needed recruiting.
Oh, his grandmother was I would say she's a trip in a good way. We went on a home visit, a lot of the family, a lot of interest to see that old-fashioned sort of family togetherness and how everybody cares for everybody. And didn't take me long to figure out that was the one we had to win over.
He was just asking me a lot of questions about him. How was he? Did he listen? Was he humble? And was I going to let him go with them and all that? See if he wants to go.
Counter play to Henry, running left at the 50, breaks a tackle, off to the races 40. They're not going to catch him. Derrick Henry, touchdown Alabama.
What's it like to sit in this living room with this family and watch Derrick on TV?
Real good. We get together, a lot of them come here. I don't hardly go nowhere else, so they come to me and we watch the game. I can't go and see him, play ball. I just want him to come back home close to where I can see him kind of often, not once a year or whatever.
Every time I talk on the phone, she always asks me when I'm coming home. I'm like, Grandma, I ain't coming home no time soon. I'm still in the season. I love her so much. And, without her, I wouldn't be who I am today, so she's everything to me.